stay consistent for CS, and I'll try to carry this game, right? And so what happens is that Aatrox is like ganking mid, ganking top, like playing out normal jungle would play when he doesn't need to play like that. Like you need, if that bot lane is losing that hard, just go bot lane. Put pressure, you know, to go sit in a bush and zone them out so that Jinx can come in every once in a while to get some CS. And because that CS heat lead was huge, and Jinx did absolutely nothing that game.
Yeah, she was just so shut down. So there was just, I mean, even late game, they had a couple opportunities. It was like, oh, here's a fight where at least they're positioned well, but she just couldn't do anything because her items were so behind. So,
and that's kind of why I love this game, right? Because there's like team comps, there's all those things, right? The champions can change the entire way you play the game, but it's also like the people that are playing the champions can totally change. As soon as you've got like a bunch of golds and like one diamond, that should change the entire way like half those people play the game. Like it's Saga's responsibility to play conservatively, make plays, get pressure, right? So if I was in position, I'd be like, I'm gonna try to force 3 people top. And Aatrox, you need to go and capitalize where they lose pressure, whether it's mid or bot, right?
yeah, I definitely, at least I want to see them just put him mid, just because that's going to be the best position for him to control the game, at least based on the previous game and how that went, because he was just top and he was so shut out as far as like distance, like geographically, he just couldn't help them out. He's going to need to be somewhere where he can pay more attention to the other lanes and help them coordinate.
And that's another question. Why? I thought he was mid lane. Why'd he go top?
And I know that Pantheon is like his most played and best champion, so like I mean he does play top a lot, and he plays Riven a lot too, so I mean we'll have to see.
That was smart. That was really smart. Guys, we don't need to ban it, I'll just first pick it.
He took it immediately, and I mean, he might just take that and go top again, which, I mean, he's also very good on Riven, but if his mid gets crushed the same way, then it's not going to make too big of a difference.
I hope it's a mid Riven. I sincerely hope. That'd be fucking sweet. You know, no surprise here, Jarvan. I don't get the Malphite ban. They shouldn't ban Jarvan. Like, if you're not gonna ban Lissandra, like, oh, we don't respect that champion, you know, okay, cool, fine. But ban the Jarvan, holy shit. Like, that is like the only, like, based off his solo queue stats, that's the only champion he plays that's jungle-ish. And his win rate, dude, his win rate is 62% ranked. That is huge. He is so comfortable on that champion.
How many games does he have on him?
Oh, I can look that up real quick. But the important thing is he like made plays that game, and he did really, really well, and he supported his team, and he responded to pressure.
Yeah, and he was mobile and just in the right place at the right time the whole time. So the fact that they're letting him do it again over Malphite, which is like, I mean, Malphite is a good
Malphite
champion, but
Malphite.
He's just like a weird ban, considering that even their team before wasn't going to be shut down by like a Malphite ult or something. So I don't know what they're avoiding with that ban every time. The Vlad pick is kind of interesting.
Yep.
He does.
Cast not banned. He's like, that cast didn't work. I'm not doing it.
Didn't want to deal with that, so just where he's going. He does have like almost 30 games on Castin with almost a 60% win rate, so I mean that's still pretty good. And they'll just try to amplify Riven's ultimate and Ezreal's ultimate with his ultimate, so that's good synergy, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So he had about 60 games played, so out of maybe like 400. So one of his most played, but like again, he's not someone who plays like 4 champs over and over. And I'm wondering if that's just me, right? Because this is what I assume. Champion pools, like, you know, they're decent on a lot of champions, right? They understand the mechanics of a lot of champions, but they're really like gods on like 3 or 4 champions, right? That's how I thought people played, and that's kind of how I catered my playstyle. And NoS Brigade, just like besides Austin, who mains Riven, just kind of plays a little bit of everything, which is kind of goofy. And you know it works, because that Jarvan was pretty beast last game.
Yeah, seriously. Like, he knew where to be and what to do, so... I mean, he took his team. Wait, so seriously, Heimerdinger, that happened? Wow, I'm so excited.
That's locked in?
Is it? Like, my little Q thing is, like, kind of weirded out.
No, yeah, it should be locked in.
I desperately hope that Heimerdinger is happening.
Yeah, it's locked.
Yes! This is gonna be good. Yeah, so Heimerdinger after the rework is like he's pretty good.
Beast. He's
Yeah.
beast, dude. His late game burst with that his ult missile combo. I haven't seen him in that many games I played with, but every once in a while you like see a Heimer that just like fucking rolls people. You see him just like flash onto their entire team, throw a random grenade, try to stun a couple people, and just like instantly ult missile combo their 80 carry, and they just like fall over dead. He like walks away.
Yeah, his damage is really out of control, and like his ability to just like sit in a lane. I mean, I've so many times I've seen people they try to 2v1 a Heimer over and over and over, and if they die the first time, then he just snowballs and can kill 2 people at once because he has so many turrets now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just crazy, but I mean, I guess they're putting him
yeah.
mid.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I kind of want to see some cheese. I want to see some cheese. We've seen pretty typical, stereotypical shit.
Yeah, just like proxy top or something with all 5 of them and just push. Yeah, and Lulu is just like that's a serious pick with their team. Like if Jarvan pops in any of them, that's essentially like a double pop-up, or I mean she can keep anyone from being assassinated, not that Terran really has any people to assassinate them with, but and I don't really know too much about the Jax Riven matchup, but if they both end up top.
Okay, the thing I love about Riven, and you know, I've been grinding the shit out of Riven because I think she's gonna be really good season 4, and I played her a lot when she came out, and I just kind of dropped the ball on her, and I love her because like she can do anything she wants if she's good enough, right? So yeah, she can lose anybody, but like if you're really good, fucking good Riven, like you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like you're amazing. So great Riven, shit on Jax, decent Riven. I think Jax would win. Like level
Especially
6
level
to late
6.
game.
Yeah, like he can just his ability to control damage is really ridiculous. And I mean, like if you're the best Riven of all time, you can probably at least prevent yourself from feeding, but I'm not sure if you can really beat a Jax that is the same skill level as you once you hit 6, as long as he doesn't feed you beforehand.
And you know, that might be Saga's strategy, kill him before 6. But you know, again, this is Coco Naren, so he's obviously picking Jax and Riven for a reason, and he mains that champion, so I'm sure he knows like the intricacies, the ins and outs, and the weaknesses of the champion.
Downhill saying Riven dumps on Jax until Triforce.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I guess it depends too on what she's gonna level, because she can either level the shield or she can level the her other spells just to try to do damage, but she might try to just to mitigate losses. But I mean, also coming off of a loss as substantial as their previous loss, it's kind of going to be interesting to see if he like plays more defensive or if he's going to try to go like way aggressive so he can like roam and try to carry his other lanes.
Yeah, we'll see. And we still don't know whether it's mid or top. Because, you know, Vlad, Riven, those guys can switch interchangeably.
Yeah, these like very unconventional mids, so it'd be very easy to just move anybody where they're going to want to have them. But they could just rotate ridiculously and have all them in different places depending on who they think they're going to.
You know, at the same time, after watching that last game, I'm not so sure I have much faith in like their ability. If they're having trouble coordinating like low level team fights, maybe they're not the best at coordinating, you know, intricate lane swaps between 3 ways. So I would not say that there's going to be crazy lane swaps. I don't see that happening.
Do you think they'll probably just go standard, or they're just going to like stick with what they had before.
I think it really depends how confident Saga is and whether or not he thinks he needs to go mid to, distribute his skill and his gold advantage.
Yeah, because I mean he's just a very ham player, like get in, get kills, and then carry short games. But last game he kind of just stuck top and didn't really work out. So maybe he'll rotate and see how it goes. High levels of intimidation coming from Terran this game.
Yeah, no kidding. Jesus.
They're extremely legendary. And bot lane is pretty wonky again, but if Caitlyn could just damage... I mean, really, she could just like try and burst Sona a little bit and then make her play really defensively and keep them from poking her. Otherwise, Ezreal and Sona should easily be able to poke out Lulu and Caitlyn.
Right. I love that Lee Sin skin.
Skins totally make a difference. If it makes you feel good, then you play better. It's real.
I was really hoping for some, blue invade or red invade, Heimer turret shit happen, but doesn't look like it.
At both games, they're pretty conservative, which is kind of interesting. Because, I mean, both
And I think
games,
that's the way
they
it's
have really good
gonna.
level ones.
Right. Yeah, but I think that's the way it's gonna go. Season 4, they're dropping this early game, doldrum by 30 seconds. Gonna make a early game, level 1's a little bit more risky due to like 30 less seconds of scrimming and having to get back to your lane and possibly missing CS.
Yeah, and the way wards are going to be changed is really ridiculous. So, like, I mean, early game vision's going to be a lot better, harder to gank. So yeah, predictably, Lee's going to start red, and then probably gank somewhere, and Jarvan's going to start blue, so...
So standard, they're going for standard. Saga's going to try to carry from top. This is going to be the lane to watch, even though I kind of want to watch Heimer too.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see, like, level 2 or 3 if Saga just tries to, like, whip out a kill really fast with a gank or something, but,
Well, he didn't get red pot.
Oh yeah, starting armor, actually. That's very defensive. So
And losing that trade, which is surprising for, level 1 Riven. It's kind of hard to lose trades as level 1 Riven, because that Q combo is just so much damage. There we go.
yeah,
Nice
Jackson's moving well, and he's kind of just, like, he's only taking, like, either 2 empowered shots or even 1 in the first exchange, so... Bot Ezreal has some good amount of poke onto Caitlyn. But Lulu, no fear, just walking up. Sona's gonna have to burn some healing to keep herself in, and Caitlyn's gonna push him out. Whoa, okay.
Top lane's turned into 2v2. Lee going a little bit ham. Oh. Oh gosh.
Bot lane taking a lot of damage and barely making it out.
First blood.
Wow.
What?
That barrier, too clutch. If Caitlyn
Is he
can
gonna get
anything-
it? Is he gonna get it?
Oh!
Oh!
Well, bot lane is gonna be really special now unless they get a camp, just because Caitlyn's gonna... I mean, she's gonna buy items and just walk back and probably wreck him, but top, meanwhile...
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Well, I mean... It's basically gonna be
You
top
know-
trying to push it down.
Right, it must be so I feel Saga's pain right now because like he's consistently like making plays like early in the game, but this bot lane is just so weak.
Yeah, they're getting poked out really easily and just taking a lot of damage and then getting forced out, so even when he gets ahead, there's just isn't really a lot he can do.
Right, and that's just purely mechanics though, because that is a poke lane, right? And that's a sustain lane.
Yeah, they don't really need to do anything too fancy, they just need to like sit there and farm, and then...
And not feed.
Yeah, Vlad making a good escape mid versus the stun from Harbinger, which is actually really well placed. The new turrets are so ridiculous, I just don't even understand. He's running out of lane down. Harbinger with no mana, so, well, flash. Wow, that was a good conversion.
Wow. So this game definitely feels a little bit closer early on.
Yeah, I mean, bot and top are definitely polarized in a specific way, but mid is very kind of trade heavy right now. But Vlad should be able to pick up at least yeah, Tech, so he's gonna have good sustain. Riven and Jax are very close in health up top. So we'll see if Saga goes ham or just kind of tries to farm under a turret.
Right, I'm looking for these plays. Who's gonna hit 6 first? Because if he hits 6, he can go. He's got so much kill potential on him right now. Like if he can get past those turrets, stuns down. Yeah, nothing's gonna happen.
Ezreal's probably gonna have to B again, which is not good because he's already falling behind. So hopefully he can get back to lane and just farm and try to play safe.
And again, this gold differential from bottom lane, 28 to 47.
Yeah, not in their favor.
And well, it's good that Lee's finally like giving them a little bit of attention, even if it is.
He's gonna at least pick up.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh
That was
my
so
gosh.
Clutch. Wow.
Kind of a
okay.
mistake for Kate is like channeling her ult. One auto attack would have done it, but
Yeah,
close fight.
but I guess kill's a kill. Ezreal's gonna try to at least pick up one. Nope, never mind. Just gonna back off and farm. Probably a better decision considering he's very behind. 2 levels, lots of gold. Yeah, Ezreal already almost at 2,000 gold behind. That's not good. Top Simon's going, trying to at least get some damage on Jax before having to go B. Wow, he's going ham. Oh, that was so ham.
Close,
He
very
almost-
close.
Almost traded, but Jax is coming out ahead. That's not too good, but he's not really that behind, so he should be able to fight him just like that again.
Can we just say Austin MVP top?
Yeah,
I
seriously.
mean, he's taking a Diamond 1 player and like kind of showing in the ropes here, consistently.
Yeah, he has zero fear. His mechanics are just really good. Mid, Vlad's gonna do an Oldenheimer, but I'm actually not sure if they're gonna be able to get him. He has too many shields, his sustain is too good, turrets are ridiculous. But Veronic's gonna get out, so that's good. Bot's still taking a lot of poke. Ezreal's still 2 levels behind. Although he's brought the gold differential down to about 1,000, so that's not quite as bad.
And that's just the difference of like how good your support is, right? Because Sona's staying behind Ezreal and being, you know, if you get damage, I'll heal. If you attack, I'll attack with you. Whereas Lulu's like, no, dude, you zone. I'll stay right here in this bush, and if he gets close to it, I'll kill both of them.
Yeah, she's doing a really good job, and she's placing the glitter lances really well and being able to hit both of them every time, which is also good. Forcing them back to their turret at least, or slowing them enough so Caitlyn can get in some damage.
Right, but definitely a much closer game, and I kind of want to see a 1-1. Because there's only been 2-0 series.
Saga harassing the jungle of Jarvan, which is probably a good play. Just get somebody behind. He knows that he's a little bit behind Jax, so not really worth fighting him.
Yeah, after that kill, definitely. He was ahead of CS before that fight.
Yeah, and he kept it really close, but Jax is going to get some damage on him now. He's probably going to escape, but he's going to have to go B.
Like, I feel like Saga just doesn't know when he's missed the trade. Like, oh,
That was good.
they
was a good
really
recovery.
they really needed to give that kill to Riven.
Man. So Caitlyn ults bottom and picks up another kill. So that's not good. But I mean, if Saga can get fed at all, like, he should be able to just blow up fights in a way that should let Ezreal just kind of sit back anyway, so it won't be like horrible for them, but it's still really dangerous that they're giving Caitlyn these kills and these farms. Riven's kind of lurking up into their jungle.
So, yeah, it turns out you have to press the live button twice for it to actually go to live, but whatever.
It's a special process, but it works eventually. Yeah, Simon's trying just to like farm in their jungle as well as his own lane to catch back up to where Jax is. So he's actually gotten ahead of him a little bit in farms, and his assist has probably put him at almost even gold. Let's see. Well, actually, he's still pretty behind. Oh, never mind. Wow. Again, math. Vlad's actually sustaining really well against Heimerdinger, which is good. He doesn't want to feed him at all, or he'll just blow up all the fights.
Lee really needs to spend more time bot lane. He's doing a good job, much better job than last game, but if that bot lane loses again, you're just getting Kate huge.
Well, they're already so behind that, I mean, he probably feels that if he's just going to gank up their lanes, he's going to, like, keep them... He'll get lanes already ahead, more ahead, but bot lane is so behind that he just needs to be there to help them out.
Right, and with a front line, like Jarvan, Jax, like, Kate's just going to sit there and do damage.
Oh man, plays. So I assume Vlad's gonna ult here. Yep, he kind of ulted a little bit too early. Kind of got owned.
You see that missile crazy? You see that shit? It's like 100 missiles. That ult missile is just ridiculous.
Yeah, that was a pretty big portion of his health. In fact, all of it. So, I mean, he also only ulted 2 people, which didn't really help his team. But Purple's gonna get Dragon. They're gonna go ahead about 3,000 gold, 2,000. And Saga's just up top trying to proxy.
Right, and Saga can't do this. Saga... Okay, so you put the unskilled player in the split push role, right? Because All they have to do is back up when, you know, there's MIA and push when there isn't. And what happens is you're putting the best player in, like, in the role that a bot could do. Like, he needs to be, like, in the 4v4 and the team fights and stuff, because where his skill and his mechanics can come out. And he's just doing his own thing, doing yellow Q. Just kind of disappointed with his performance today.
Yeah, and he's getting ahead, which is good, but yeah, unless he like starts joining up with his team, he's not going to really be able to carry them at all. Had to burn Flash to get into the Baron Pit to escape from them. Vlad's going to have to back up also.
Vlad got some electricity shit on his head.
Those particles.
Oh, it's gone.
The warding is so better.
Oh, did you read that chat? Did you read it? Downhill, dude. It's okay. I respect you, man. It's okay. Not the best top laner, but, you know, still pretty skilled.
Kate's gonna burn ult probably just to get Sona to go B. But I mean,
Look at those
she can
missiles!
sustain
You
herself
see
and
that
stay.
shit? Do you see those
It's like-
missiles?
It's like half his health every time. So
Well, he missed all of them, but it's still like, oh my gosh, that Lulu ult.
wow, Sona getting out with like 30 health. Ezreal ult pulling them all down. Can they
Pretty
kill
bad
anyone?
dive. Pretty bad dive.
That was rough. But I mean, 0 people. Well, Jarvan died, so I mean, maybe worth it. And Simon going in ham, killing Jax. I guess not too surprising because that's his specialty.
See, this is what happens when you let Kate get big. Like, you can
Her range
outrun
is so
Vlad, 1v1 Vlad so easily.
Just sits back and auto attacks and wins.
And you know what? I like this strat a little bit better, you know. Come fight me. I'm demo 1, I'll outskill you. And then hopefully my team doesn't suck 4v4. So you're moving in the right direction. Not, I don't think quite fully developed yet, but
Yeah. They're still actually surprisingly not that far apart gold-wise, like not even 1,000. So, I mean, they can still make things happen. I'm kind of waiting for some sort of dragon or baron to just like pull somebody way ahead, like 25 minutes or something like that. Yeah, item-wise, Ezreal's almost a Triforce, so I mean he'll get a lot stronger, exponentially so, when that happens. But for now, Caitlyn's very ahead of him with the Bloodthirster.
mm-hmm.
His full stacks on it too, so that's 100 extra damage. That's ridiculous. So mid's probably going to go down. I don't really see anything they can really do. Except Heimerdinger is ridiculous. One auto attack, yes, good.
Kind of overcommitting to that turret kill, honestly. Really overcommitting to that turret kill.
So Simon coming down, kind of ganking, at least pulling it out.
Jax,
more
why aren't
even
you
than
joining the
before.
fight?
Turrets, man. Sona taking that for Riven, probably a good choice, only because she has kills, worth a little bit more now. Oh shit. So Lulu, dueling Riven, coming out on top.
Oh, it's rough stuff.
Yeah.
All that
forget-
started from like, man, that turret's pretty low. I think we could kill it. Yeah, let's all in on that. Oh wait,
Yeah,
we
took
got
a
A's.
3,000 gold lead off of that. It's probably not worth, but
Oh my god, it's just like plays like that.
Terran is very, like, they're playing very skilled individually, but like as a team, they're pretty uncoordinated. They just
There's
do
no
random
no,
plays.
there is no coordinate. I mean, yeah, those missiles, just like that animation is just so crazy. It kind of like confuses me every time I see it. But yeah, there's like no coordination. Or if there is coordination, it's like, hey, let's all be retards together. That turret's so low. Let's go get that.
Yeah, it's just like, it's uncommunicative. Like, they're just doing things because they know they're supposed to do it eventually, but they just do it, like, right then, whatever it is. And it's like, well, you should talk about it, or tell somebody they should either go in on this or not dive, or whatever. You'll have two guys focusing champions and one guy going in on, like, the turret itself, and it's like, you need to all be doing the turret or all be doing the champions, not, like, the other way around.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just like, as a shot caller, you need to like understand what plays can throw a game, right? You need to be saying, could this decision end the game? Could going over this tower, which we could like wait 20 seconds or something, wait for minions, let's all group up, take this tower, or should we bum rush it and hope that we get it? It's just like not worth it. It's just 150 global gold, a little bit more map pressure. You know, what's the possible loss? Well, we all die and we get no kills.
Wow. Simon just went extremely ham, but got wrecked because it was a 1v4. But, I mean, they pull a kill out of it, so that's not as bad as it could have been. Never mind. Wow, there's nothing they can do. Like, they're just...
Yeah, it's just decision making, man. Like, their lane was fine. Like, they were totally even with them.
Yeah,
it's just like, as soon as it got to skirmishes, yeah, as soon as it got to team fights, it's just like bad calls over and over. Bad lane rotations. Riven going a little bit too much ham. And it's just like... And it's really unfortunate, too, because, like, yeah, they're reacting well, NoS Brigade is, but they're kind of being handed these opportunities.
Yeah, they're like, Terran's not forcing them to work for anything. So they're just, like, presenting these...
It's just pure...
Or weird dives.
It's just pure capitalizing on mistakes. They're not making plays, they're just responding to bad plays.
Simon pulling ahead on top. That was actually pretty good. He's a very good dueler, but like then when he gets to team fights, he went 1v4 without his team and died. So like he needs to just kind of like step back a little bit and wait for his team to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Lee Sin going extremely ham on Heimerdinger. I don't know if he's really going to be able to get this. Because, yep.
No, yeah. I don't know if they're just like not into it, but it's just... I don't think they're even trying to play smart at this point.
Ezreal's damage is so low, even when he Qs like directly onto Caitlyn, she doesn't really take too much damage.
I feel like we need to get some terminology for this, but it's like a, hey, watch me team kind of play mentality. It's like Riven and Lee Sin are taking turns like, hey, look what I can do. And kind of failing.
Yeah, and they're strong enough to like engage together and do some real work, but they're just engaging without their team or like not together, so somebody always dies, and then it's just like too late for anybody else to recover or support them. Jackson and Riven are actually pretty even in gold, but like as a team, NoS Brigade is just so ahead that he can just push top without really having to worry about what Riven is doing.
Ooh, some nice rotations out of Riven there, but that Jack sleep. And phage speed.
Yeah, auto attacked her once and then just ran away.
Zoom. Wait, so yeah, okay, so yeah, people are saying that they don't think that they're like even in a VoIP Skype or what have you, which I mean is kind of, I think, silly, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like it's evident by the way like they just play, because they're just kind of randomly going around doing their own thing, and if somebody sees someone engaging, they're like, wait, we should team fight, and then they go in, but it's like too late at that point because they weren't doing it as a group. But
Right, and with players like Lee Sin and Riven, you need coordination. So Riven has a capacity of like flashing on somebody and just instantly killing them, right? But the same can be said towards their team to Riven. They can instantly kill her. So they need CC train, they need a bunch of stuff, they need Sona ult Crescendo to follow her. So you need to have that coordination, and you just can't be like typing in chat, yo, I'm about to flash on this Kate, support me.
or like pinging frantically.
We've got a Baron dance.
First opportunity to throw, but looks like they're gonna do something about it. Simon going down really fast. Vlad going down right after, and Jax is just like destroying.
Yeah, the team was just like so spread out at that part. Riven was over here. They were here. Ezreal was here. So it's just like, I mean, I'm not gonna bash them for personal skill or anything, because like some plays that they've made are really impressive. It's just like you're not gonna be able to compete with a team that are communicating like instantly by like voice chat. You just can't compete with that.
Yeah, I mean they're just like doing things as a group of 5 people all at the same time is going to be way more effective than like trying to fight a bunch of individual duels. Even if you are like, even if you're necessarily better, which I don't know if they are like individually, but if you're just fighting a bunch of individual duels, but the other team is going to be like splitting off and then suddenly killing somebody, they're going to get ahead of you easily. Heimer damage, too crazy on Ezreal.
Actually, it was not that much damage. He's only sitting on 180 AP.
Oh yeah, Leandries and then Grail.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't. I mean, it kind of makes sense to get Leandries.
I guess so, but they're pretty ahead, so you could probably just build like pretty ridiculous straight up damage and be fine, but playing conservatively, nothing wrong.
Yeah, I'm all down for having fun and stuff, but if you want to compete as a team, like you need to get that infrastructure in place. I don't know, they just kind of cocky and silly to not use Skype or something. Because I feel like they had this game. I really do. And it's so disappointing to see like it just go to waste because of some bad communication errors. Or, you know, not communication errors, the lack of communication.
Yeah, Jack's pulling ahead in Riven farms, or gold, by actually a pretty good amount at this point, so she's not going to really be able to duel in the same way she could before.
No, and he'll outscale her. So unless he's like really, really good and can like kite his auto attacks, he's going to outscale her, and he'll just be able to trash her late game. You know, worst case scenario, get his Thorn Mail and just like GG, I'll always beat Riven.
Yeah. And Ezreal is supremely behind, like 4,000 gold or something like that. Yeah.
He should just be
they're
pushing.
Gonna take Baron
Dude,
for free.
you're not going to contribute to this Baron, just take that tower. And maybe inhibitor.
Yeah, at least.
Ooh. I mean, pretty close actually. This Lulu is making plays.
So destructive. Simon going
See,
ham
it's just
again,
like
but
taking
getting
turns.
wrecked.
Yeah, they're just taking turns. They're not capitalizing. It's not like, oh, Vlad's getting raped, I should probably go do something. It's like, okay.
They can probably take the
Ezreal
game off this,
ults,
actually.
miss Barons. That tower is still up.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
They're gonna try to get at least a second tower. Interesting disconnect.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I mean,
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
there's not much to say about these games. It's really hard to analyze.
Yeah, just because one team is playing pretty coordinated and the other
On
one
just
is
another
very
level.
random.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, they're just playing different games. It's like trying to compare solo queue to, you know, ranked 5 teams. It's, you know, they're different games. I mean, quintessentially, that you play the game differently when you're in a ranked team.
Yeah, not even to take away from like NoS Brigade is like making good plays, but like
Oh yeah,
there's
they're good players.
and there's
it's just-
opportunities
it's
like
hard.
for Terran to turn around,
Hmm.
but they're just not capitalizing because they can't communicate or are not. Gonna try to just take bot for free. Jarvan is just beastly at this point.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Crescendo kind of missing the important people from that fight, so they're gonna probably just lose the tower off of that.
Well, yeah, and there isn't a follow-up at all.
Wow. Caitlyn crits Sona once and takes half her health.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
They should easily be able to win off of
Blue
this.
team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
That was a really good Trillius, actually. Wow, Lee Sin got out though. Crazy. But now Jack's just walking around, kind of wrecking their team.
Godlike.
Oh my
Wow.
god.